Hi, my name is Veronica, and today I'm going to be doing a big book unhaul and a very small book haul. So in April, I bought 3 books from where else? Books A Million, and I'll show them to you right now really quick. The first one I got I'm very excited about, and that is Beautiful Redemption by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. This book has a 3.9 rating on Goodreads, and I gave it a 5-star. This is the 4th and final book in the Castor Chronicle series. The next book I got is Persuasion by Jane Austen, and this book has a 4.1 rating on Goodreads. It's about a young woman named Anne who is engaged to marry a guy named Wentworth, and then her friend persuades her to break off the engagement. So she does, and then she regrets it, and everything kind of goes to hell after that, and she's kind of like, okay, maybe I should get Wentworth back, and so the book is like, does she get Wentworth back or not? I bought this one not because I have a particular interest in the story necessarily, but because I have copies of Emma and Jane Eyre that are in this same Harper Teen flowery cover thing. And so I just got it to go with those, and I'll eventually read them probably. The final book I got for a couple of reasons, one being Whitney from Witty Novels raves about this book and this musical all the time. You probably already know what I'm talking about. But I also went to see this musical back in March when my band went to New York, and I saw it 2 years ago on a school trip to New York. And I loved it both times, especially the most recent time I got to go because I was so much closer and could hear the actors and the music more, and I fell in love with the story. And of course, this is Phantom of the Opera by Gaston, I don't know how to pronounce that, Leroux, I guess? Gaston Leroux. This book has a 3.9 rating on Goodreads. I'll give you a quick summary. It's about a girl named Christine who has been taught how to sing by this Phantom of the Opera at the opera house that she performs at. And the Phantom falls in love with Christine. And then Christine's childhood lover, Raoul, turns up, and Christine and Raoul fall in love, and the Phantom gets angry. Now for the unhaul portion of the video. I have several books, and I've kind of divided them into categories. The first being books that I'm getting rid of because I didn't like them. The second being books I'm getting rid of because I know I'm never going to read them. Third being books I'm getting rid of because I have multiple copies of them. And fourth being books that I've read before and know I will never read again. I will start with the books that I'm getting rid of because I didn't like them. The first one is Misguided Angel by Melissa De La Cruz. This is the 4th, 5th, I don't know, it's one of the books in the Blue Blood series. So I already gave away the other books in the series, and I just haven't been able to get rid of this one yet. The next 3 books are 3 of 4 books in a series that I started off liking and then hated the rest of them, and so I'm getting rid of the ones that I still have. And that is the Fallen series by Lauren Kate. I really liked Fallen when I read it. I don't know if I still would. But I don't see the point in keeping it if I'm getting rid of the others. And obviously the next one is Torment. I don't know if this is the 2nd or 3rd. I kind of think it's the 3rd. I don't know. What do I know? But I felt like the 2nd one was 100% pointless. There was it could have been a novella and been a lot shorter. The 3rd one had an interesting concept, but I didn't think that it was very successful in doing what it could have done with that concept. And then here's the 4th one, Rapture, which I have not read and don't plan to read because I just don't have enough interest or enough memory about the series to ever read 450 pages of a book that I don't care about. Next are the books that I have read and just know that I will never read again. I'm absolutely certain I will never read them again. The first one is This Lullaby by Sarah Dessen. I know everybody loves Sarah Dessen. This is the only one I've read. Liked it enough when I read it. Next book is Suzanne's Diary for Nicholas by James Patterson. I read this. It was good. It made me cry, but I don't ever see myself reading it again. And the final one in that category is Two-Way Street by Lauren Barnholt. I liked this. It helped get me out of a reading slump. I actually would recommend it, but I don't think I'm going to be recommending it enough to keep it, especially because my shelves are so full right now. The next group of books are books that I bought and don't see myself ever reading, so I'll just get rid of them. The first one is Sorceress by Celia Reese. This is the companion to Witch Child, which I've read 4 or 5 times, and I don't know if I've ever finished it. I don't care enough about reading a new book about a new person and a new point of view and all that. The next book is The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. This is more of an adult book. I don't even know what it's about. Don't really care. I feel like if I really want to know, I'll go watch the movie. The next book is one I'm kind of sad to be getting rid of, and that's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. I might not actually get rid of this. I haven't read it, but I don't know. I don't really see myself reading it, but at the same time, Maya Angelou is such a, like, inspirational classic woman, and I just feel like I should read it. Let me know. Let me know if I should read this or any of these, if I should give them a chance. My final one in this category is Marley and Me by John Grogan. Everybody knows what happens in Marley and Me. Everybody. Even if you've not seen the movie, you know what happens. I've not seen the movie, don't want to see the movie, and I don't want to be that upset, and I know it's going to upset me a lot, and so I just don't see myself reading it. Okay, the final books I have are books that I somehow ended up with multiple copies of and don't need. The, I guess, more used, ratty or whatever copies, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The first one is Starters by Lissa Price. One time I was getting books on Book Outlet, and then I was comparing them to what thrift books had to see if I could get it for cheaper, because I have to pay for shipping on Book Outlet and I don't have to on thrift books. So I was seeing how the prices would add up, and I think I found that this one would be cheaper on thrift books, but I forgot to remove it from my cart on Book Outlet, so I ended up buying it from both places. And obviously Book Outlet's copy was a brand new, not used book, and this one is used. It's a thrift book. So it's in worse condition. The next two books, oh, my sweet grandmother, she went on my Goodreads, and I don't think she knew how to use it. I think she just looked at my main feed and bought me, like, the first 4 or 5 books for Christmas. I don't think she actually, like, went to my list of books that I wanted. And so, like, 3 out of the 4 or 4 out of the 5, whatever it was, books that she got me are books that I already own. She bought me The Hunger Games and Mockingjay, which I already own a copy of both. However, my copy of The Hunger Games looks like this. From the front, it's not that bad, except it's peeling here. It's peeling in the back really bad. And I let it get wet one time, and so it has wet pages, and they don't even do things at all, and there's water stains. So it's a really ugly copy. So I kept the new copy that she bought, and I'm going to try to get rid of this one if anybody will take it, even though it's awful. And then the copy of Mockingjay she got me is this one, this paperback, which is in great condition, so I feel so bad just giving it away. I probably could have asked her for receipts, but it would have been a complicated mess, her trying to get me the receipts. So I guess I'll just get this one away. That makes me so sad. But my copy is a hardback, and I've highlighted all in it already, so I assume just keep that one. So that is all that I have for this haul, unhaul. Out of the books that I said I hadn't read, if you really, really, really think I should read some of them and not get rid of them, let me know. Otherwise, all of those are going to be gone from my shelves. Whatever. And those 3 books will be added to my shelves. So, oh, so many books. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. I love you all. Bye!